Awesome. So we'll start off by your name.
My name is Henry. I'm Henry Bergen. I'm part of the Church of God, and I'm actually a deacon in the church. So.
Okay. So just give me some background. What's been going on with the church since the reopening act has been put in place?
That's a really long story, actually. So a lot of things have been happening. Under the new reopening act, we're supposed to be reopening, but it seems to be getting worse, actually, really. So the last few Sundays now, it's been as bad as it probably hasn't been before, to where they're starting to lock us down, threatening to charge us, fine us if they see more than 10 people out. Whereas we've been doing it all summer, we've been doing it all year, last year really, since the start of all this. So yeah, it's been getting really bad lately because of it's supposed to be a reopening act, but it seems to be a closing act really.
Okay. So and obviously you've seen a ton of support, but there's people that are trying to make trouble. I noticed that today when we were there, people that were protesting were getting out of their cars. Meanwhile, the church itself, everyone obeyed and listened and stayed in their cars. And so, what is your take on the protesters and all that?
Yeah. So first, to your first point, a lot of support. Absolutely, we've been really been blown away by the amount of support that we've been getting from people we never knew, people we never, had no idea they existed. Really, like finding all these new friends everywhere and finding a tremendous support today was really a highlight. We've never had that kind of an outpouring of support as today. Like our parking lot was over full, our driveway was full. It was phenomenal. Yeah, there's a lot of people also that hate us, but I would say that there's actually more for us than against us, really, from what we've seen. There's a lot of online warriors, keyboard warriors, as people call them, and saying a lot of different things. But we found that there's also a lot of support and really good support. And regarding the protesters, yeah, it's a little difficult sometimes to watch the double standard. You know, we're not allowed to do something, but the protesters that are against us, they get out of their cars, they bunch up at the driveway, nothing happens, nobody says anything. Police, just kind of
I believe that happened today as well with the protester who came out on the bullhorn and threatened to assault one of the driving person who's directing the traffic. And the police didn't lay any charges that they said online. So
correct.
Yeah,
correct.
It's really
again, had that been one of us, yeah, we probably would have been taken away in the cruiser.
So you can't help feel that it's kind of an attack.
It's a little bit of an attack, yeah. Quite so, yeah. Unfortunately, but at the same time, we feel like it's meant to be this way. There's a higher power. There's God's in control.
Absolutely.
We know what He's doing, or we know that He's in control, and He knows what He's doing. Like He's not lost control. And I think as long as we just follow His direction as best as we can, as best as we know how, I think at the end of the day, this will really turn out well. Awesome. For God and for His people.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to add, or is that pretty much sums it up?
No, I think this sums it up right now. So.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
No, thank you for the time.